Our family, natural hair community. It's Yalte, Miss Pro Natural, and I'm here to do and celebrate the third day of Kwanzaa, which is Ujima. And today's quote that goes with it is an African proverb that reads, "It takes a village to raise a child." Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate your support. Greetings and thank you for tuning in. Let me get this camera straight. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. I greatly appreciate your support. We're celebrating the second day of, third day of Kwanzaa. And today's principle is Ujima. Ujima. So, how's everybody doing today in celebrating the third day of Kwanzaa? So we start with Habari Gani, which is what's the news? What's the news or what's happening? And what's happening is Ujima, today's third principle of Kwanzaa, and it means collective works and responsibility. So as we read today's quote that's associated with it, I got this image off of Pinterest, so we give credit on that. Today's principle is Ujima, and the African proverb that's associated with today's principle is "It takes a village to raise a child," which ties into collective work and responsibility. So what did Dr. Karinga set aside for the meaning of Ujima? And that meaning is to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems, to solve our problems and to solve them together. So in essence, to build and maintain our community, and whatever problems that may be going on in the community between our sisters and brothers, we make them our problems or our concerns. I like concerns better. We make them our concerns so that we in turn can solve them together. So in looking at today's quote of "It takes a village to raise a child," that is true collective work. It is true responsibility. It is our responsibility as a community to look after not only our children, but our elders and everyone in our community, to see about them, take care of them, see what the need is, and do our best to meet those needs. So with that, today's thought or principle is Ujima, and it means collective work and responsibility. Well, it's another word for collective work and responsibility. And the meaning for that, once again, is to build and maintain our community together. So it's another unity thing. So with us working together to build and maintain our community, but not only build and maintain our community, but also make our sisters and brothers, our neighbors, the individuals that live in our community, their concerns, our concerns, and that we solve them together. So today's third principle has been brought to you by Miss Pro Natural. I am the organizer of Real Roots Naturals and a natural hair advocate. So I close with Harambe, which is let's pull together, which goes back to the first principle of unity, umoja. So let's pull together, let's work together and work on this third principle for today and see how we can incorporate collective work and responsibility in our everyday lives as it relates to our neighbors and individuals that live in our community. More specifically, taking care and raising our children. So getting back to that collective work and responsibility of looking out for one another. So I want to thank my replay viewers, thank my live viewers for tuning in today as well. I greatly appreciate the Real Roots love that you've shared today and your time that you've shared and going over with me these principles. We will continue this week with all the principles. We have 4 more to go, and that's going to be it for today. Thank you once again. My name is Yate. I am Miss Pro Natural, known as Miss Pro Natural in the natural hair community. I welcome you to follow us across all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter. On Twitter, we're at Rootz Naturals because, of course, the name was too long. But follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Rootz Naturals. Follow us on our YouTube channel, Real Roots TV, as well as Instagram at Real Roots. That's Roots with the Z, ROOTZ Naturals. Thank you for tuning in to today's special edition of celebrating Kwanzaa, the 3rd day of Ujima, which is collective works and responsibility. And once again, that quote is, "It takes a village to raise a child." And we're extending it from the child to our community in terms of building and maintaining our community. As always, I close with, embrace your natural hair and celebrate your real roots. Real Roots love with Real Roots pride.